The Eternal Masquerade, Gibran's Parable of True Beauty. In the beginning, when the world was still young in its ways, the divine hand brought forth two sisters, one clothed in radiant beauty, the other in shadowed ugliness. They were sent to walk among mortals, but the journey was long, and midway, they paused to bathe in a silver lake. Beauty, entranced by the water's caress, lingered far from shore. Ugliness, ever cunning, saw her chance. She emerged swiftly, wrapped herself in beauty's luminous robes, and strode into the world, leaving her sister no choice but to don the tattered guise of ugliness. And so the great deception began. To this day, ugliness parades in stolen splendor, while beauty walks among us in garments of toil. This is the hidden tragedy of human existence. We are easily fooled by surfaces. What glitters with the promise of ease, the extra hour in bed, the scroll through empty distraction, the surrender to comfort's whisper, is ugliness in disguise. Meanwhile, what we recoil from, the pre-dawn discipline, the sweat of effort, the ache of growth, wears the unadorned face of true beauty. The illusion of pleasure. Modern life is a hall of mirrors, each reflecting a distorted image of what we think will fulfill us. We chase after hollow delights, mistaking them for nourishment, not realizing we have been deceived. The siren song of instant gratification lulls us into believing that comfort is the highest good, that avoidance of strain is wisdom. But this is ugliness's greatest trick, to dress indolence in the robes of contentment, to make stagnation seem like peace. Yet deep in the marrow of our bones, we know the truth. There is no lasting joy in the unchallenged life, no triumph in the path of least resistance. The moments we remember on our deathbeds will not be the ones where we chose comfort, but the ones where we faced the struggle and prevailed. The sanctity of struggle. Beauty, though forced into ugliness's rags, has not been vanquished. She is still here, waiting in the friction of effort, in the resistance that shapes us. Every great soul who has ever lived, every artist, warrior, thinker, or saint, has known this secret. The fire that seems to consume us is the same fire that forges us. Michelangelo did not find David in the marble by wishing him free. He found him by striking the stone, again and again, until the masterpiece emerged from the labor. Mandela did not become Mandela in comfort, but in the crucible of prison. The poet Rilke wrote, "You must give birth to your images. They are the future waiting to be born, and birth is never without pain." Even nature whispers this truth. The diamond is formed under pressure. The butterfly fights its way out of the chrysalis because the struggle pumps life into its wings. To bypass the difficulty is to cripple the transformation. The choice before us. Each morning, the same choice presents itself. Will we follow the impostor in her gilded robes, or will we recognize beauty in her humble attire? Will we choose the lie that promises ease, or the truth that demands our courage? This is not a call to seek suffering for its own sake, but to recognize that the things worth having, wisdom, strength, mastery, love, cannot be stolen, only earned. The magic we seek does not reside in the dream, but in the doing. It lives in the pages we write when we'd rather not, in the miles we run when we're tired, in the conversations we have when we're afraid. Before we proceed, I'd like to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude for joining me on this journey of personal beauty and boundless growth. Your support, through watching, subscribing, liking, and sharing this video, means the world to me. Now, let's return to the video. The antidote to regret. Imagine yourself years from now looking back. Will you mourn the extra hours slept, or the chances not taken? Will you wish you had stayed comfortable, or that you had dared greatly? The parable's lesson is clear. We are not deceived by the world, but by our own reluctance to see beyond appearances. Ugliness wins when we mistake motion for progress, when we confuse the appearance of effort with the reality of growth. Beauty wins when we embrace the burn of becoming. So when the alarm rings tomorrow, and the bed is warm, and the work feels heavy, remember, you are not choosing between comfort and misery. You are choosing between the lie that weakens and the truth that sets you free. The final revelation. The ancients were right. All gold is tested by fire. So too are we. The goddesses still walk among us. One offers the empty splendor of shortcuts. The other, the lasting dignity of earned strength. The choice is yours. Which will you follow? Did this parable resonate with you? Share your thoughts below. What ugly challenge have you embraced that turned out to be beautiful? Don't miss more timeless wisdom. Subscribe for daily insights.